This story of the thirsty crow you have heard in your early childhood, that means in class nursery, LKG or HKG, many a times by your teachers or your parents. But this small story tells us so many life skills. Okay, so can anybody tell me what are life skills? If you have heard this term before and now you all know the rule, whenever you want to speak anything, please raise your hand so that I can see who wants to say what, and I ask you to unmute your mic and give response. And I want your cameras to be on. Okay, so Yash has raised the hand. Yash is the new student.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Yash, please unmute your mic and tell me.
Problem in our life.
Uh, Life skills are what? Beta, please check your earphones again because you are not audible properly. Your voice is breaking. So,
And skills to overcome the problems in our life.
very good. Skills to overcome the problems or our life are known as life skills. Or any other thing, any other point of views if you have? Anyone? Okay, no problems. So, children, now understand this, that when we say life skills, our life is full of ups and downs, high and low. Okay, so many things are going on. That means the life is not smooth or problem free. Okay, and no one's life is smooth or problem free. The people whom you admire, or people whose life you feel that their life is perfect, even they also face a lot of problems in their life. Okay, so the circumstances are there, the ups and downs are there, but what we can do with that, we should have the skills, the abilities to deal with this up and downs. That means in which situation what we should do and what not. If we are aware of these things, then we will be comfortable, we will be confident, okay, in dealing with the situations. So one of those life skills is the problem solving skill, and we will be understanding this by the story of thirsty crow. I want 3 volunteers, 3 children who will read the story for me. So quickly raise your hand. 1 2 3. 1 Gargi, second Seema, and third is Jia. Okay, now stop. Gargi, Seema, Jia, and Chandni have raised the hand. No problems. Chandni, I will give you chance later on. Okay. So this time, Gargi will read the first paragraph, Seema will read second, and Jia will read the third paragraph. Yes. Start, beta.
Yes, ma'am. There was a crow which was very thirsty. He searched for the water everywhere. At last, he saw a water pot near a well.
Very good. Now next. Gargi, mute your mic. Next, Seema.
He looked inside the pot. There was very little water in the pot. The crow saw some stone nearly. He thought up of a plan. He picked up some stones.
Very good. Next, Jia.
He put them one by one into the pot. The water level in the pot came up. The crow drank the water and flew away happily.
Happily, very good. So this is a small story, a shortcut story is there. That means the crow was started feeling thirsty. He searched for the water. He found out the pot. Then he got the idea of putting the pebbles into that. He put the pebbles, drank the water, and flew away. Now, if we analyze the story from the beginning, because you all have grown up now, you can analyze the different types of feelings, emotions, thinking, or the problems and the solutions also. Okay, so we will be analyzing the story from the beginning. In this story, the crow was going somewhere. His destination, his aim, his goal was somewhere else. Okay, So he was going somewhere. When he started his journey, he was very energetic, full of motivation and full of energy. With that he started flying, and in between in his path, okay, suddenly he started become feeling uncomfortable. Okay, so there were some symptoms you are aware of. The characteristic symptoms are there to make him understand that something is going wrong. So please tell me, if you were in place of crow, okay, just imagine that you are a crow who is going somewhere, and in between your path, when you started feeling uncomfortable, what are the sign and symptoms by which you can understand that what is the problem? Please raise your hand, and with my permission only you will unmute your mic. So Chandni will speak this time. What was the problem, Chandni?
Ma'am, the crow was very thirsty.
Okay, he was very thirsty, but what are the symptoms by which he could understand this thing? Seema? Okay, Gargi will speak.
Ma'am, the symptoms are the full of sweat, feeling very uncomfortable, very jealousy, and ma'am, the full of sweat.
Okay, so full of sweat because of the hot weather, the sweating was there. Okay, his mouth started becoming dry. Okay, he was finding it difficult to fly and move further. So these were what? These were the symptoms. On the basis of that, crow understood that something is going wrong, and when he interpreted all the symptoms, he realized that it is the thirst. That means he is feeling thirsty and he need water, okay, to quench his thirst, to get the energy and move further. Okay, so when you are understanding that what is going wrong with you, or what are the problems, or what are the symptoms, when you are understanding this is known as self-awareness. Okay, it is known as self-awareness. So what is self-awareness? It is your ability to notice your feelings, reactions, habits, behaviors, thoughts, symptoms, etc. That means whatever is going in and around you, if you are aware, then only you will get the solution of your problem. Fine. Many children come to the counseling cell, ma'am, I study very hard for 2 hours, 3 hours, self study I do, I go to the coaching also, I come to the school regularly, but even then I'm not getting good marks. So when I ask what is the reason, what do you feel? So children say, ma'am, I don't know. So I don't know is what? When you are saying this, that means you are not self-aware to understand the cause of your problem. Okay, so there is lack of self-awareness, and you should have the self-awareness to solve your problem. Okay, so then in the discussion we discuss, I ask the questions that this thing happens, that thing happens, and my aim is to make you aware of the facts which are giving you the which are creating the problems in your achievement. Okay, so self awareness is very important factor in order to solve a problem. So for developing self awareness, what you can do? First thing, gather and evaluate data. And when I am saying data, it means that you need to observe your behavior, you need to analyze yourself, and you need to consider your parents' point of views, your teachers' point of views, or the feedback given by your friends or the your siblings. Okay, so consider all the things without evaluating that this is or so and so is my enemy, or so and so is always behind me, he or she always tells me this or that. So don't think in that way. First consider all the things, and then evaluate that is there something which will help you to achieve your goal, which will help you to reach to your destination. If it is there, then you should consider that. Okay, you should move further with the thing. That means you should isolate possible contributing circumstances and pinpoint what needs to be addressed for a resolution. So first thing is what? There are different types of symptoms. When the problem is there, it could be the opposite wind, it could be the hunger, it could be the thirst. But what you need to analyze, you need to find out the symptoms, you need to pinpoint what needs to be addressed for the resolution. That means how you will solve the problem. Then second, when the crow when the crow understood that it is the thirst which is creating the problem in his achievement, then he started searching for the water everywhere. Okay, so this is what that means. When you were moving somewhere, your destination is somewhere else, but the immediate problems are there and you have to deal with that. Okay, so many of you want to become scientist or the engineer or the doctor, pilot, army personnel, fashion designer or artist. So your destination is far away. Right now you are in 7th standard, then you will move to the 8th, then 9th, then 10th. So at every step, your achievements, your problem solving skills will help you to move further. Okay, that will help you to reach to your destination. But at every level, different problems will be there. Okay, sometimes you do very hard work, but just before the examination, you become sick. Okay, so because of your poor health condition, you are not able to do the things like as you were doing in the normal situation. So this is what, this is the immediate problem generated by the situation, and you have to deal with that. And for that, what you can do, you need to focus on high value activities. That means resist the temptation to clear smaller unimportant items first, and you should start with what is most important for you. Okay, so whenever you understood that this is the problem and I need the solution, so for that solution you should start doing the things which is most important for you. And what is most important? The thing which will help you to achieve the goal of your life. Okay, right now regular classes are not there. Okay, regular classes are not there, you all are attending the online classes. Now many children are tempted to turn their camera and audio off and to move here and there, to talk with their friends, to have the breakfast, or to play games in their mobile phone, or doing the chatting with their friends in WhatsApp or Teams app meeting. These are what, children? These are the unimportant, and these are the temptation, because you get immediate pleasure out of these activity. Okay, whatever you are learning today, you are not getting the result today. So you are tempted to do the things which are giving the immediate gratification, but you need to understand that this thing is not going to help you in achieving your goal. Fine. So what is important? To give your full attention in the class, and you should have control over your feelings, emotions, and then only you will get the solution. Okay, is there any problem till now? Gargi have raised the hand. Gargi, what do you want to ask?
Ma'am, I have one doubt and one suggestion to you also.
Yes.
Ma'am, my doubt is that ma'am, the day before, ma'am, I'm seeing the news on TV, and ma'am, I'm seeing that, and ma'am, sometime after, ma'am, I can't able to see the news what are written in the boxes. There are boxes come and written, and ma'am, the TV news anchors also, so I can't able to see anything in that time. So ma'am, what I do then? Ma'am, in that time I don't able to see anything.
I did not get exactly what is the problem.
Ma'am, that I'm seeing the news, okay, and ma'am, sometime later I can't see anything. I don't know what happened, but sometime later I can't see anything, and the 3D effect is coming.
Okay, so that means there is a problem in the eyes. You are feeling that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and it happens, beta, because when your eyesight start becoming weak, that time many children or the people face this difficulty that when you are watching the television, that time the small letters or the blocks that is not visible to you, you are not able to clearly read the items. So you need proper eye checkup, okay, so that your problem will be solved in that. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, moving to
Yes,
the
ma'am.
next. We are moving to the next. Um, this slide, that means after searching water for a long duration, after putting his best efforts, the crow was expecting the river or the lake or the pond with full of water. Okay, and what he received, a small pot, and even then the water level was very low. So now children, imagine this situation, and it happens with you also many a times, that you do hard work, you
Yes.
put your best efforts, and you get very less reward, or you get less result. So in that situation, what are your feelings, what are your emotions, or what is there in your mind? Feel free to express yourself, and there is no right or wrong answer, I am telling you. Okay, just express your feelings and the thoughts at that particular moment when you do not get the result after doing hard work. Chandni?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am,
tell me.
ma'am, I feel very bad about that. I work very hard and result came very bad.
Okay,
And ma'am, also feel very guilty.
okay, so feeling of sadness, feeling of guilt, okay, that is there. Fine. Anyone else? The different types of emotions are there. Gargi?
Ma'am, also very
Yes, ma'am.
angry.
Angry also. Okay, Gargi will speak now.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, if my result come bad, ma'am, I don't feel any guilty or bad. I feel good because, ma'am, it was my mistake in anything that was the result was not good, and I try my best in next.
Okay, fine. So this is there. That means you will interpret that because of my efforts only I have got this much. So fine. This could be the possibility. Any other person? Laksharaj, Hansika, Jia, Karthik, Tanmay, Tejaswini, Vanshika, Yash, any one of you, please raise your hand and tell me that when your result is not up to the mark, or in whatever situation when you do very hard work and you do not get a good result, or when the things are not according to your expectation, that time what are the emotions and the feelings you are facing? Aman?
I feel very sad.
Okay, so sadness is there. Seema?
Yes, ma'am.
Seema?
I feel very guilty and
Ma'am, one more. Ma'am, can
Yes.
I? One more.
Yes, Chandni?
Ma'am, I even feel very jealous.
Jealous of what?
Ma'am, jealousy of anything,
Someone who
ma'am.
is getting.
No,
Someone who
ma'am.
is getting. Then
Ma'am, I feel very uncomfortable.
uncomfortable. Okay. Now children, pay attention here. In this situation, many children, many not children, many people, okay, when they do very hard work and they do not get the result, there is a feeling of sadness, feeling of guilt, feeling of frustration, feeling of irritation, feeling of anger, and out of their feeling they started blaming others, they started blaming themselves that I have not done the work properly, they have started blaming others, they have started blaming things, and even they have started blaming the god also, because the bad luck is there, I have worked so hard and I did not get the good result. So they started blaming. But children, what you need to understand in this situation, two very important life skills. First thing, this water is not your whole life. Okay, getting a water is not your whole life. It is just a stepping stone. That means you are here to drink the water and fly away. Your destination is somewhere else. This water is just to give you energy. It is not your whole life. That you need to remember, that you need to understand. And here people commit mistakes. Okay, they are confused. When children do not get good result in 10th board examination, 12th board examination, and when they are not able to clear any competitive exam, they become depressed, they become very sad, they started feeling very bad for themselves, or they started thinking negative for their future. But children, this is the situation where you need to deal with this and fly away further. Okay, the water is there in front of you, you drink the water and fly away. Maybe after a few miles you will get a river or a pond or water body. Okay, so what is most important thing? Not to feel bad for the things which are available in this situation. You become less grateful for the things which are there. Okay, who wants to speak what? Someone was saying, ma'am. Okay, so first thing is this. Second thing, children, this is not your whole life. Okay, this is not your whole life. Your life is much bigger than the small obstacles. Your life is much bigger than the rewards which you are getting. That means the small water after doing a hard work. Your life is much bigger than this. So just drink the water, get the energy and fly away. Okay, don't allow your negativity, your negative feelings, your emotions to control your whole life. Don't allow that. Okay, so remember this. The important lesson of the story is here, that you should not lose your hope. You should not feel stressed or criticized because of the reward the little reward which you are getting after doing a hard work. Okay, get the energy and move further. Maybe after some time you will get the things which you desired, okay, or which you were expecting. Fine. So the crow is known as a clever animal. Crow is known as a clever animal because he did not allow any negativity to control his life, and he understood this, that the water is available with me. I am grateful that I have got this much water to get the energy, and now he has to drink that water at any cost. Okay, so now you will tell me again, there is a question from you all. The pot with a little water was there in front of the crow. Okay, what are the alternative ways to drink that water? Just think and tell me the different ways other than putting the pebbles into the pot, because that idea he had already thought of. Other than putting the pebbles into the pot, what were the different ideas he could thought of? And there is no right and wrong answer. Do not evaluate that whether it is possible or not. We will do this later on. This is the another step of problem solving. First, you need to generate the ideas, as many as ideas as you can. And I want to listen from Aniruddha. Aniruddha, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, tell me. और क्या तरीका हो सकता है? What is the different, the other way to drink the water from the pot?
And the other way from drinking the water from the pot, he have to tilt the pot.
Very good. He has to tilt the pot and so that the water will come to the mouth of the pot and he could drink that. Yes, this can be possible. I want to listen from Piyush. Piyush, are you there? Piyush? Okay, Spandan. Spandan, are you there? Spandan Rai?
Ma'am.
I want to.
Yes, beta, tell me.
Ma'am, my
Ma'am,
internet is bad. I can't hear you.
Okay, I want your undivided attention here in the class. Okay, my question is that other than putting the pebbles into the pot, what are the alternative ways to deal with this situation? That means the water is there in front of the crow, the pot is there with a little water, and what are the ways by which he could drink the water?
Ma'am, knock the pot over.
Okay, can you elaborate this?
Ma'am, if he knocks the pot over, then the water will eventually flow out.
Okay, so this could be the solution. I want answer from Vanshika. Vanshika,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me the other solutions. Okay, now children listen here. There are n numbers of possible ways. One child of class 7th was telling me you have studied, wait, you have studied the evaporation and condensation in your science book. So he was applying that knowledge into this, that he should put the one plate or the rod or the branch of a tree into the pot, and because of the evaporation, hot weather is there, so because of the evaporation and condensation he could drink the water. One was saying the tilting the pot or lifting the pot with his wings or breaking the pot and drink the water. So there could be different alternative ways, but after that, after generating the ideas, you should evaluate the best solution. And how you will evaluate? You have to think to like analyze two factors. First thing is that what is possible for you. Okay, when you are solving a problem, what is actually possible for you, what you can do with your abilities, with your aptitude, with your limitations, everything you have to consider. So in this situation, the crow was his wings was not so strong to tilt the pot or to shake the pot or to turn it. Okay, his beak was also difficult, was not so strong to break the pot, or he was not the pot, the mouth of the pot was also narrow, so he could not move inside and drink the water and fly away. So there were so many things, so many limitations were there, first thing. So you need to consider first what you can actually do. It happens with you also after your examination. When you do not get a good result, you promise yourself, I will study 18 hours a day to get the desired result. Now it is not practically possible for you to do that thing. Okay, because the limitations are there. For that much duration, no one can concentrate. Okay, no one can sit and study. So this is what you should consider, what is actually possible for you. Second thing, you should consider what are the resources available in your environment. Okay, because whatever things are available in the environment, you have to get solution out of that only. Okay, you cannot think and wish कि अगर ऐसा मेरे पास एक straw होती तो मैं solution ले लेता, और कोई big animal कोई आ जाए और मेरी help कर दे इसमें. In this way you will sit and you will just expecting the result, but you will not get the solution of your problem. You will find the solution with the available resources only. Okay, so find out what is available for you. So in that situation, Crow evaluated, he found out few pebbles there. So then only he got the idea. Okay, after his analysis, after the analysis of the environment, he got the idea that the pebbles are there. I have the strong wings to fly. I have the beak to pick the pebbles one by one, because the pebbles are small. So with my these two potentials and with the resources available in the environment, what I could do, I could pick up the pebble one by one and throw it into the pot to raise the water level up. Okay, so after that he implemented the plan. That means he picked up the water and throw it into the pot. But children, now understand this, you will not get the solution of the problem within a second, or the immediate solution will not be there. The crow had to move, or he had to fly maybe for 50 times, for 100 times, okay, in order to get the result. Okay, so your patience is very much required. Your constant efforts are required in order to solve the problem. Okay, so there are 5 primary steps in problem solving. One is you need to analyze the causes to the unwanted situations. And how you will analyze? You will observe your behavior, you will take help from your parents, teachers, your siblings, friends, whatever feedback they are giving, just analyze that is whether they are telling right or not. Second, generate a set of alternative interventions to achieve your end goal. Generate as many as ideas you can without evaluating them first. Okay, write down in your copy or in a piece of paper, then evaluate the best solution. And how you will evaluate? First thing, what you can do, what are your potentials, what actually you can do, first thing. Second, what are the things available in your environment? Consider these 2 factors, and then only you will get the best solution. Then implement a plan with your constant efforts and with patience. Then 5th part is assess effectiveness. Okay, so implement a plan, and if it is not working, so you have generated the other ways also. Find out the another solution of the problem. Okay, so when in first assessment you do not get the good result, you promise yourself, I will study 2 hours every day to score well in this particular subject. You are doing hard work, you are studying 2 hours every day, but even then your result is not up to the mark according to your expectation. So again, this is what that is saying. The result is saying that the method which you have applied is not working, or that is not the area where you need to do hard work. The cause or the problem is somewhere else. Okay, so you need to do the analysis again, you need to set the alternatives, then start doing the solving the problem again. And now see the old crow versus modern crow. The old crow was using the pebbles, okay, and modern crow is using the straw to drink water. So why that difference is there? Because of the availability of the resources in the environment. Earlier there was no straw, so old crow was using the pebbles. He was doing hard work to put the pebbles into the pot one by one. And now the resources are available, resources have changed, now the straw is available. So the modern crow is using that. So you need to update yourself also, because it saves a lot of extra efforts. Okay, so children got the point which I wanted to tell you, the problem solving skills?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So 5 points are there. Few things you need to remember. First thing, the problems are the part of our life. Okay, no one's life is perfect, no one's life is the problem free or the stress free life is there. Problems are the part of our life. We and that is not our whole life. Okay, so these are the small obstacles. What we need to do, we need to do the problem solving and move ahead, because our life is much bigger than these problems, these small obstacles or these small rewards. Your final destination is somewhere else. Fine, so you need to deal with the problems effectively and move ahead. And how you will do that, how you will solve the problem? First thing, analyze the cause. What is the cause of my problem? If someone is not talking with me, if someone is not helping me, if I am not getting good result, so these are the different problems which you face. So what is the cause that you need to find out by with the help of your parents, teachers, by observing your own behavior? Then generate different solutions without evaluating that whether it is possible or not. Write down in your diary, in your copy, in a piece of paper. Write down as many possible solution as you can. Okay, then evaluate the best one. How you will evaluate? Understand your own potentials, what you can do actually, what is actually possible for you. Second, what are the things available in your environment? Okay, you have to get the solution out of that only. You cannot sit and wait for the things to be better, or you cannot wait for someone to come and help you. You have to do the things by your own and with the things available in your environment. Okay, and after that, have patience, resist the immediate temptation, have patience, do constant efforts, then only you will get the solution of your problem. Okay, understood? Yes, you can unmute your mic and tell me.
Yes,
Very good. So children, this is all for the day. This is all for the day. We will meet on